Hi guys, hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Kamalami Ngitabiso, Magazi Sasbongo, and thank you for tuning in back again. So today, it's a Tuesday. I'm currently at work. As you can see, I am at work and I'm going to be doing a video requested by one of the subscribers. She said that can I please do a video detailing how much I spent coming to Taiwan, because they don't know how much they should save and so I'm currently at work and I'm quickly just gonna tell you guys how much I spent coming here. And please guys, remember this was back in April. I came in April. Prices might be different now, I'm not sure, so just double check with other things. Just double check how much things are, for instance, like the police clearance and the passport, and just check if there's any price differences, if there's been any major differences. Okay, so let's get straight to it. I wrote down the amounts that I still remember, and I feel like these are the amounts that you need to work around on, okay? So, starting with from back home, police clearance. So I had to do a police clearance. I went to the police station, I paid 160 rands, and then, please, this is not the name clearance. I know there's a name clearance and blah, blah, blah. This is the certificate, the police clearance certificate. It's 160 rands. Just go to the police station, tell them you are going for a job, you're applying for a job abroad, you need to do police clearance for 160, and then yes. And then if you don't have a passport, I didn't have a passport at the time. I did my passport in November, I think. I did my passport last year, November. It was 400 at the time, before the increase to 600 rand. So I know now that it is 600 rand. So 160 plus 600. And then from there, I got the job in February. I started looking for flights. I booked my flights. My flight was 15,000 rands. And I know this is a bit much, like for an economy flight coming here, but this was a shorter layover. So I only had like, I think about 3 hours in Dubai, and then 3 or 4 hours in Dubai, and then I know that there are flights that are like 10,000 rands, like you can get a flight for 10,000 rands, 12,000 rands, around that price. But please, when you shop around, just remember that you don't want to stay at a foreign country or at the airport for like 12 hours, 16 hours, especially if that country, you need a visa for it. And if you're a first-time traveler, you don't want to spend so much at the mall or and stuff. But I know there's people who choose like longer layovers and cheaper amounts so that they can explore the city they get to. So maybe if you want to do that, just check first if you don't need a visa for that country. And yeah, because it really sucks staying at the airport for that long. Even 4 hours for me, like I felt like that was too long. Because remember now, I was coming from South Africa. The flight was like 8 hours. I was so tired. Like I was tired. I just wanted to get to where I was going. And then so yes, I paid 15,000 for the flight, but you definitely can find something cheaper. But make sure you don't have longer layovers or too many connecting flights, because also when you connect so much, you can even lose your luggage. Your luggage can be lost anywhere. Like it's a lot. So just make sure you choose the best convenient flights for you, okay? And then, so when you travel from South Africa to here, when you get to Taiwan, you're going to need to book at a hotel until they take you to your school and they find you accommodation. So I landed on a Saturday. I had to sleep the Saturday and a Sunday and the Monday, and then Tuesday I got my apartment. I paid about 3,000 rands. I paid it while I was still at home, booking.com. I booked the hotel while I was still at home. And then for the visa, I paid 400 for a visitor's visa, okay? And I did the visitor's visa because my contract was gonna end in July and I came in April. So there was no need for me to get the residence visa. And this was like 1,000. The visa, I mean like the one that you need to get, the residence visa is 1,090. At the time it was 1,090. And then I had to pay 3 months rent deposits up front. So you're going to pay 2 months deposit, which you are going to get when you move out, considering that you did not break anything, and then you are going to pay the first month deposit, like the first month rent. So it's 2 months deposit that is equals to 1 month rent. Yes, so if your rent is 10,000, you're going to pay 20,000 for 2 months and then 10,000 for that month. So it's going to be 30,000. Okay, so I paid 3 months rent it amounted to 15,000 rent. The 3 months rent, it amounted to 15,000 rent at the time. And then I got to the airport, I had to buy a SIM card. When I get to the airport, because now you need to communicate with the people, I bought a SIM card, it was 600 rand. I know there's cheaper options for like maybe 5 days, but I wanted to stay I did not want stress, so I bought like unlimited data for the whole month, which was 600. And then while you are still at home, you're going to do your medical check. For medical check, I used about 2,500, and this is because the travel doctor took me for, I needed to go to Lancet to check if I have what, a lot of things. But I know you can do this cheaper. For the x-ray, you can even go to the clinic, like find a clinic that does x-ray, tell them you need an x-ray, they'll do the x-ray for you and print out the documents. And then what else do you need? And then you go to the travel doctor. But for simple things, if it's an x-ray, just go to the clinic, they can do it for you. It's a public clinic. So I don't know if I'm missing anything, but that's just how much I spent coming here, minus like the traveling up and down from home to Pretoria to get that one, because I don't know how much, like where you're going to be traveling from, but I traveled from home to Pretoria to do it myself, the visa, because now if you get an agent, those people cost an arm and a leg. So I did it myself. I traveled, that was less than 1,000. And then what else? What other cost? And then the cost from traveling, I don't know where you'll be traveling from, so that's why I did not include it. So I don't know where you'll be traveling from. Like I traveled again from home to the airport, and then that's about it. The total was 31,950. I had 40, I think I had about 45,000 rand, and this was able to sustain me from from the 45,000, I was able to pay the 31,950 for all the expenses that I made, like the flights, the hotels, the visa, the passport, and then the remaining amount, it was less than 12, I think it was 12,000 rand. That's the money that I used for the first month to get things for the house, to get, I'll do a video to tell you what you need to pack when you come here. So the next video that I'm gonna do is what you can pack from home so that you can be able to save money. So I use this money for transport, for my ARC, the remaining amount for my ARC, for food in the house, and for traveling to work, because they're not going to pay you up front. You're going to work for the whole month before you get paid. So this was the money that pushed me for that month, and I think I had remaining amount from that, because our currency, like the South African rand, is much higher than the new Taiwan dollar. So yeah, I did not spend that much. Actually, I did not spend that much, and yeah, so that's just how much I spent coming here. So you can also budget around these figures depending on where you are going. I'm in Taichung. It's a big city, but it's not too expensive. So when you go to places like Taoyuan and Taipei, the rent is going to be slightly bigger than the one that I spent here. So instead of 14,000 or 15,000, you can spend roughly up to 20,000, 25,000. So just budget according to those figures and the city that you're going to, and also do your research according to the city that you're going to. So yes, guys, that's me with how much I spent coming to Taiwan. Please Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, comment, and do all the lovely things, and then I'll see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye.